Hello everyone, this is a new episode from Norse Oaths of Blood, turn-based strategy game about Viking era. Uh, Before I go further, please subscribe to my channel, if you want of course. Now we're going to go forward. I'm going to check out a little what type of projects and what type of armor equipment I can make or project start. For what do I have the resources? I'm still not very high in riches, but I have 5 somehow from the last mission I got. And also the food, the supply food production, it got a little better. But overall, I can tell you this type of the resources, that's not something to worry about, because honestly, I don't know if these projects, besides the story and to do something else outside the missions, have some influence, or if you going to miss to do one type of projects, you're going to be much weaker at the end of the game. Well, I guess not. So I'm trying to do them all, don't know for what reason, just for the sake of doing it, and because maybe most of the players are just like to try to complete everything in a game. But to be honest, you can get equipment from mission, some of it. Others you can get by buying them from after you. Okay, let's say market is the one building that is going to help you as in combat. Of course, you're going to produce some equipment for your characters, but not that much actually, no, because you're not going to use just 4 or 5. I think in the late you're going to be able to use 6 in the last missions, but mostly it's not going to be, I think, more than 6. Just if you add up the character from the story, then it's going to be more than 6. So you just need a few good gear. Some you're going to get from the mission, like I said. So it's mostly bartering and buying some that then crafting. But anyway, you can try it also. Crafting, you can do that too if you have the necessary resources. Mostly I don't have. Also, for the units that I really wanted something new, I didn't have them unlocked, and by the time I had them unlocked, I got from the missions a better item, or at least the same. So overall, these projects, okay, do them, of course. If you don't manage to get from mission, or don't know for what reason, depending, because I mean, it's not like you can focus, let's say, one type of building and one type of character and to try to get the best gear for that, and it somehow you can improve it step by step. No, you're going to get one type of gear outside the common, and that's about it. It's nothing going to be much better. Maybe some, but not too much. Anyway, try to do your best, and don't be too worried if you're not going to be able to build too much or put too much projects every single day, let's say, every single turn, no? Now we're going to check a little the equipment, if we can really improve something or not, if we can change something or not. If we cannot, well, we are going to try to see the next mission that we are going to get. Missions, like I said in the previous episodes, you're going to get them as the day passes. I mean, depends on the day. I think it's nothing. It's, or I maybe some project when you finish it triggered some mission. Yes, but mostly they are just coming when they come. I don't know how to explain it. It's not. I mean, it depends the day, I guess. Good. If you wanna skip the part of the projects, like always, I'm putting chapters in the description so you can always jump to the next part, or to the mission part, to the combat part, and so on. Now I'm going to stop talking and going to go directly to the part where I unlock the market. This is the market. This is how it looks. And what the market will open for you is the possibility to buy supplies, buy some gears, and even some soldiers. Even if, to be honest, soldiers you really do need to buy. You don't need. You have more than enough. 12 soldiers. It's maximum that you should have, at least in this until this point of the game. Maybe if they're going to make some DLC, if they're going to expand the game, don't know if they plan to do that, then maybe you're going to need more than one or two soldiers to buy from somewhere. Also, if you are going to, don't know, play harder difficulty, maybe you're going to have more casualties and you're going to need them, but in the first missions you're going to use mostly the story characters, and if those are dying, then you lose the game, you are defeated and you have to restart and resync your strategy, so that by the time you get to the middle of the game you already have leveled the main story characters and you have the best gear on them, and then you're not going to want or the characters that you're going to get from the missions before, so you're not going to buy characters. What did I bought? I bought some riches, mostly all the time riches, and in the beginning I also got some better gear for the characters, yes, and that's about it. And occasionally when you need a certain type of resources and you don't have it, then maybe I purchase something like that. I think some supplies I bought also in the beginning because the production was very low, but mostly riches. That's the only thing that I always looked, because that's the only resources that always was low on, because you don't get to produce riches, you can just buy them or get them from missions. So this is the market, is actually normal like any other type of games. Every single resources has one value, and has a certain value, not one value, a certain value. And also if you want to check every day all the market from all the settlements, because some days they're going to offer more prices for a certain it's going to be more in demand, let's say, a certain resources, and that's going to cost much more. And then if you want to, let's say, micromanaging and get more money for it, then you should check that every single day, and then you're going to be able to purchase more things. They even had one or two artifacts or equipment that they were costing like 6,000 of hack silver. Really? I think I didn't have more than 1,500 to 2,000 at certain point, the maximum. How could I get 6,000? Don't know, but maybe it's possible if you keep selling stuff. Don't know. If you do that micromanaging, like I said. Okay, this is about market. Going to jump to the mission now.
There he is, my handsome young friend. Light as a whisper. Sharp.
Look who has come to see me. How can I please you today?
fine choice.
This will.
I can make that.
You have a good eye.
The village is taking shape. Smoke curls from new-built hearths. The long hall rises, timber by timber, and Torsten's
The next mission is No Lamp for the Lazy Wolf, and is a part of the story. It activates automatically, and it has a very nice cinematic, I can say, before the actual combat. You can watch that, and then we are going to go to the combat inside.
If you hadn't drunk a lake of ale, the piss bucket wouldn't have been so full!
Mama, Anna put me weasels out because Berger knocked over the piss bucket. Anna pushed me. That's a lie. Berger's lying, Mama.
Shut up, both of you, before I feed you to the pigs! Get some clean straw to soak it up.
Yes, wife.
With this curse I bind you, as Fenrir was bound by Gleipnir. Your people will not know peace. Your warriors know only fear.
Spearblade, no. Father, no. Ragnar lied. Shut up, pretty face. I tried to kiss.
With this curse I doom you, as the gods themselves are doomed. Your crops will rot in the ground. Your goats will give sour milk.
Twice did the Aesir try to bind Fenrir Wolf of Loki's side, and twice the chains he burst asunder. And so was forged a thing of wonder, fetter light as fish's breath, stronger than the mountain's roots, of bird's spit and woman's beard. To hold the beast of Loki's brood.
With this curse I devour you, a skull wolf will devour the sun. Your thoughts will be darkness, your hopes ashes on the wind. Fenrir! Mighty wolf, hear me. In your name I weave this curse.
combat will start, and what I can say about this combat, it was, I think, the hardest at this point. I had no problems with other combats until this one. All the missions in previous missions were pretty much easy to deal with. This one I can say that is one of the hardest so far, and mostly because all the characters are not grouped, and because these enemy units, these wolf berserker units, they have they also apply the bleeding effect almost at every single strike, and that bleeding effect does a lot of damage every single round, like 3-4 points of damage. So that is the reason why it wasn't. So my strategy in this mission was to try to use all those spears that you have on the map, and you have a lot of them, and try to use and to keep the enemy at the distance, so I don't get those that bleeding effect on any of my characters. That was my strategy, but of course strategy is one, doing is other. We are lucky also that we have eye reflex, and also the shielding skill, it helps a lot with getting that reflex, and
I will stand with you.
Having more chance to evade attacks, no? I'm trying to get now these two guys closer to Gunnar and Sigrid. By the way, that one berserker of mine also does bleeding debuff, so you see, it did a lot of damage in attack, and then the bleeding effect 3 damage more on the enemy's turn, so that was very helpful. Also they engage a lot, that's also another let's say downside, because you cannot escape, then you cannot run an engagement, you're going to get, you can run but you're going to get strikes. So. Let's see, push him into the fire, so he's getting 6 damage. You see, right now we got that bleeding debuff, bleeding effect on us, and that's going to give us 3 damage, or don't know, 3 damage I think it is for 3 rounds. That is a lot, that is 9 points of damage from 11 left, and that's without thinking that you're going to get striked again. So it's not going to be an easy fight.
Let the wolf feast!
So this guy is on fire, but still managed to attack us and leave us bleeding for 3 rounds. Pretty annoying, no? This is actually a story character that's just going to join in some fights, but you cannot pick him yourself from your roster. I mean, if you want to pick him yourself into a different battle than what is going to join, you can't. It was a little frustrating in the beginning because I was not sure why I couldn't find him into selecting him into battle. So this is why. It's part of the story and only joins in certain fights.
Blood for Odin!
So we need to hide to help this guy here, because he's surrounded by 4 units and he's down to 3. It's not going to be very easy not to die. And at that point I didn't knew that the characters, they are not part of the story. It's no problem if they are not going to lose if they are dying. So I thought any character that dies is going to be a loss, but no, actually.
Fight me, pig fucker! Face me!
The guy is downed. Well, we are lucky we get an execution. Managed to eliminate that one too. I like the soundtrack, it's very nice. Again, I think that one guy of us got executed. Well, luckily we evaded all those attacks. So you see, one of our unit had died, and we didn't lose the mission, the game. We didn't get defeated because it's not a story character. I think it was one that come exactly after the first mission. Then when we got 3 herdmen, if I'm not mistaken.
I will stand with you.
Very nice. We still have the critical meter up. Now we had a critical and a cripple in the same time.
Give them iron! Give them death! I watch for them.
Blood for Fenrir!
So we get another 3-4 guys. You see, the moment you act, you get that leech effect. We still have 1 round of legion. I guess it's 2 points of damage if I'm not mistaken, but still pretty much, more than enough, no? It's getting also misses, yeah, he can also evade a lot. Now we managed to hit. And he also had the bleeding effect on. Arn also is getting low because of the bleeding. You see how important is that bleeding effect, how strong it is. You get a lot of damage not even by getting attacked.
And the wall you break on.
Luckily that guy crippled, and now reinforcement come. Not an easy fight, I'm telling you, not an easy fight at all. Big number of enemies, even if they are not very high in HPs. Just a few units have like 15, most have 6 or 7, but still pretty dangerous. Cool, we managed to do some nice damage.
I will wade in the blood tide.
You see, we have no more tree here on the sides, so a lot of them. We cannot do that AOA because it's also affect now. There are just two enemies in the circle.
I'm ready.
Let's use those spears. Do some range damage as much as we can until the enemy gets closer. Arn doesn't look pretty good either. If he dies, then the mission is
I bleed.
lost. We're down to 5, and we still have a leech, I think. One more round. Apparently, I thought it was the last round. Well, no, that was the last round. The effect icon, it goes just when you finish your turn. Apparently. Good. Our Berserker does some damage too. Very nice. Come on, get some critical, man. But he did good damage. He did good damage. No, it was not an execute, but he did good damage.
The wolf waits. Give him flesh.
Sword vein bone house is broken.
Let's see, Arn. Cool. Can we go there and strike everyone? No, decided to move backwards to be able to heal a little. I think the bleeding effect to the left ended. Left. Sometimes not easy to find the words. But still we have a lot of enemies, as you can see. They almost have the bleeding from the spears throw. Also. Very hard to decide which one to go for. Very nice, 5 damage. Can we finish him? Yes, we finished. Pretty cool.
Sword fame will be mine.
Now we can shoot some arrows, do some crippling, and let's see the strong attack. Very nice. It was critical, 3 damage. Not bad. Let's make some
Watching.
alert. Maybe we are lucky and we cripple another one and do some damage also in the process. I was not sure which one to heal. I guess Arn has more better armor than Bondi, or how the hell is the other one called? Good, very nice, alert, and then he missed, miss again, very nice, very nice. Missing 2 times in a row, that's what I like to see. Another one,
Blood for Odin.
another one. If does something like that happens to you, you are really, you're really going to jump up the seal. If you played Baldur's Gate 3, you know what I mean, no? That is one game where you get a lot of misses. Especially in the beginning until you get the hang of it. Good, we activated that first. Then damage annulate attack. Okay, let's try to jump behind the guy and attack this one. Nice. 2 damage at least. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing. We look pretty good. Oh, that one was crippled and 6 damage. Pretty much. A very, very good strike. Okay. Don't like when enemies come close to the range units, so... We was a missed. And another one. Oh my god, so unlucky. So unlucky. Well, we were lucky because he didn't go for the archer, but still now he put bleeding and got a 5 damage also. Now Sigrid got also a few damage, despite the 2 damage. Okay, let's see how many units can we eliminate. So he can heal himself and he can heal the others too. But also he can do good damage, so... One more down.
Huh?
So these two... Well, they have good reflex. I guess that is some glitch with the throwing. We managed to do 2 damage. Let's move away from there. Now it's the turn of the... Let's see if we can push him in... Oh no, we can throw him this time. I saw this is the pushing one, but this is the throwing one. Cool. And now we can push him into the barrel. Well, he was just dazed. But no problem. At least he's prone, so he's going to have less action points next round. We still have a lot of targets, and we kind of spreading the damage between all of them, and that is not a good strategy, but sadly I just have to... Okay, this is one of the glitches that happen in this game, when it's level... difference level, but then they are coming back. Okay, very nice. Huh? So, if you do apparently enough damage, they run away. We managed to somehow keep alive into this mission. We even got to follow the enemy some.
What is that?
A kneading pole.
But didn't catch him.
Give me your axe.
No, Gunnar. You cannot cut down a kneading pole. No normal man can. Only a Goldie can do it. Or that bitch Vulva who put it up.
He's right. I knew a man cut down
Very
a kneading
funny
pole
dialogues.
once. He was dead of gut rot by the next moon. Cut down one of those, you make the curse stronger.
We'll follow them into the forest. They can't have gone far.
No. The risk is too great. Halbjorn, can you track them?
Is a fish's asshole watertight? I can track them.
Find them, Leia. We will prepare. Sharpen our blades and fire our courage. Then we will repay this wolf mother. Blood for blood! Blood for blood!
So that was the mission. I'm going to get some goodies at the end of it. If you enjoy my video, please give a like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm going to post my playthrough in this game further. Every 2-3 days a new video. Thanks again for watching and have a very nice day.